What's up, guys? It's the one and only African superstar. I just want to let you know that our fourth official music video, Come Chill With Me, is ready to drop when the channel reaches 3,000 subscribers. So in the meantime, enjoy this clip. If you're not subscribed, make sure you are. Head over to theafricansuperstar.com to get logo merchandise. Until we meet again. What's up, everybody? This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar, back at it again with an important message, which is it is becoming more and more difficult to become free. Now, to those of you that are already in the process, you will absolutely understand what I'm saying. To those of you that have not even begun the journey, you may not realize it. Obviously, we're always promoted to believe that we have freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of travel, freedom over our future and how things are going to work out. But what I'm actually incurring and observing is that freedom is being reduced more and more every day. First and foremost, we don't have a lot of freedom to begin with. We've been told we have freedom, and we've been promoted to believe that our societies are free societies, and at any time we can just change the game and go against the grain and blah, blah, blah. Once again, to those of us that have decided to exercise that freedom, rather, we have become painfully aware that it is not at all accessible as promoted. What is threatening my specific freedom at this time is the global economy. For those of you that don't follow current events, politics, global events, anything, the currency is fluctuating all over the world. Currently in Ghana, the Ghanaian CD, which is our current currency there, is depreciating. And what that equates to is things are going to be more expensive, and you're getting less for your money. And even if you're bringing foreign currency, the exchange rate and so on and so forth has been totally changed. I know when I first moved to Ghana in 2020, the US dollar was probably, I think maybe 5 or 6 CDs per dollar. That's how it was at that time. Currently, it's almost $9-10. I mean, 9-10 CDs per US dollar. For us as diasporians and things like that, we may be able to absorb more of the cost because of the fact that we have foreign currency. But for local Ghanaians, it's going to be a struggle to be able to absorb this and keep up with this and generate enough income to afford just your basic needs. What I'm finding currently here in Europe is that the jobs are paying very, very low. Inflation is high here. They've recently announced that the UK is officially going into a recession in October. And I mean, it seems to me that working is really, really covering your living expenses, basically. And you're left with very little expendable. This is creating a problem for me because obviously I just want to get a certain amount of pounds and then return back to Ghana. But on both sides of the coin, this is now more and more challenging. Why I'm bringing you this message is not for fear. This is not a fear-based channel. This is a factual, call to action channel whereby you begin to utilize the information that you receive here to help you achieve your goals. What I really want to just say in a nutshell is that you should actively be pursuing your goals, period. Period, period, period. You do not want to delay if you have been delaying. If you've been using a certain model to get yourself prepared, that model may be outdated. You know, some of you talk about, oh, I'm going to go to the continent in 2-3 years. Listen, you know, your window may close up, because eventually what's going to happen with what's happening currently is you won't be able to afford it. You know, you won't be able to afford it on the receiving end or the sending end, because if you can't really save money in your Western environment to utilize on the continent or wherever you may be intending to go, then you won't be able to get out. And obviously, the freedom of movement is super restricted, even within these Western nations. You know, here in the UK, surveillance, I mean, this is one of the top surveilled countries in the world. You know, they are monitoring everything that you do. And I experienced during lockdown, they can really lock you down. Shut down the train, shut down the buses. There's no movement. Borders closed. You can't get out by air. You know, everybody thinks this is a game. Everybody thinks that we're conspiracy theorists. But what I'm saying is, if your objectives are to, you know, live elsewhere, live an unconventional life, listen, it's getting more and more difficult by the day to achieve that. Okay? There's always a window of opportunity. That opportunity is only available during that window of time. Obviously, if you're in motion, you're going to have to kind of go roll with the punches, you know, because you've already started your journey. However, those of you that have yet to begin are the ones I'm concerned about. Because, you know, if I tried to, for instance, migrate to Ghana today with the resources that I had today compared to when I actually moved, you know, back in 2020. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Those of you that are already, you know, matriculated in your Western nations, man, listen. Work overtime, you know, save money and convert your money into tangibles. You know, if you're wanting to buy land, if you're wanting to build your properties, now you've got to do it now. Because every single day things are going up more and more. And for some of us, that means that some things are going to be more and more out of our reach. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.